Hey folks, long time. Jay Goff here with you with Goff Impact Consulting, and sitting out here underneath the shade trees in this beautiful sunlight today on a beautiful Friday morning here in Southwest Missouri. And I hope that wherever you are, that the weather is just as beautiful and you're having a fantastic start to your weekend. I want to talk to you about taking risk, and I want to talk to you about, about taking risks, stepping out there. I like to say, step up, step out, and step into your greatness. And it's hard for so many of us. It's so hard for us to step out there in faith rather than keeping back in fear of stepping forward. And most of us, that's what we do. We're afraid to jump in faith because we anticipate emotionally and mentally, intellectually. We reason out why we shouldn't do things. I like to say that if your reasons to do something great, if your reasons to become someone of great influence, if your reason to have more is small, then your excuses are going to be really big. You can't have big reasons and big excuses at the same time. You're either going to have a big reason to do what you want to do with minimal excuses, or you're going to have small reasons and big excuses. And what determines the size of your reasons is your why. Is your why big enough? Is the why you want to become more, the why you want to do more, the why you want to have more. If it is big enough, the excuses are minimal to none. And we have to learn to conquer those excuses. We have to learn to override the excuses. You see, if we have a big reason to jump, we have faith in our abilities, and we have faith in the infinite intelligence that He's going to provide, that the universe itself will provide for any gaps that we may have. But if we maintain an attitude of fear, a mindset of fear, then we'll come up with a thousand excuses why it won't work, why I'm not the right person, why I can't do this, why the stars are not aligned, or why the opportunities don't come to me, or why am I wanting to move forward and I'll just wait for it to come to me. We come up with so many excuses. I'm not good enough, qualified enough, big enough, tall enough, man enough, woman enough, old enough, young enough. The excuses are in a great abundance. But your reasons have to be big. They got to be big and more abundant than your reasons, rather than your excuses. It's not easy stepping out and building a business as Katrina and I are doing. We're step out in faith. We work each and every day besides our day job, building our dream job, because our desire is truly to influence, inspire, and impact the world. But to do that takes great intentionality. It takes great courage. Doing the things that others won't do and not doing what everybody else is doing. Stepping out in faith rather than fear. Well, what I know is it's easy to be afraid, especially if you've lived with a scarcity mindset as I have for the majority of my life. Or being told all the time you're never going to be successful, that you're not qualified, you're not good enough. And the truth is, nobody knows your potential. Nobody knows whether or not you're good enough. Truth be told, you don't even know if you're good enough. But what I do know is if you tell yourself you're not good enough, you'll fulfill the prophecy. If you tell yourself you're great, and you maintain the mindset of that, you'll fulfill that prophecy too. What do you want to achieve? What do you want to gain? What do you want to do, be, and have? You can do and be and have anything everything you want to be, do, and have. But you get to choose. You get to make the decision. You get to be the one to take action or not. You get to be the one to either come up with the reasons. Do your reasons outweigh your excuses? How big is your why? When you start asking yourself, can I want you to start telling yourself, how can I? When you tell yourself that I'm not able, I want you to tell yourself, I am completely and fully able. And what you want to achieve, you can. And if you have problems trying to figure out what your next step is, what the very first step is even, get a hold of me and Katrina. That's what we're here for. Help you to become your very best. Because at Golf Impact Consulting, we truly are about where your best just got better. Folks, I'm Jay Goff with Golf Impact Consulting. Really hoping you'll have a fantastic weekend. Come up with your big reasons why you want to do what you want to do, be, and have. And let's get to work on those. Take that first step. Jump out in faith instead of sitting back in fear. Until next time, my friends, be blessed and be a blessing.